Good afternoon, Facebook family and friends. It's almost 1 o'clock here in Atlanta. I just have to walk in these dogs. It is so hot outside that I had to sit here and cool off. I said, Lord, it's so it's so unbelievably hot outside. That Vanity, one of my dogs, she gave up walking. She didn't want to go nowhere. She's like, I'm not going no further. It's too damn hot. So anyway, I'm back in here cooling off. I meant to get me some damn water. Hold on a minute, because I'm burning up. I need some water. There we go. Sorry about that interruption, but whew, I said I was going to give me some water because it was just, I need to be able to cool down a little bit because it is a scorch out there. So, who is the Orlando nightclub shooter Omar Mateen? So, Omar Mateen opened fire at Post, a gay nightclub in Orlando, early Sunday morning, leaving 49 people dead and 54 people injured. It was the worst mass shooting in modern U.S. history and the most deadly act of terror in the country since September the 11th. They say he was born in New York to Afghan immigrants. He is an American citizen. He was born in New York to Afghan immigrants, described by one family friend as loving, close-knit, and very respectful of America. He was 29 years of age. They ended up moving to Florida, where he attended Indian River State College in Fort Pierce, a 2-hour drive south of Orlando. He graduated with an Associate of Science degree in Criminal Justice Technology in 2006, and later got a job as a private security guard. He was fascinated with law enforcement. People who knew him said he was married twice and was the father of a 3-year-old boy. One of his jobs at the St. Lucie County Courthouse as a private security officer, not as a member of the county sheriff's department. He worked security at PJ Village in Port St. Lucie, where some people knew him. He decorated his car with a Marine-themed license plate and stickers, which led her to mistakenly believe that he was a Marine. He did not have a criminal record or criminal convictions, but he had been interviewed by the FBI twice. So why would this man, why would he go and, because from what I understand, from what I've read, he didn't like gay people. He didn't like homosexuals. And there are some pictures of him that I've seen over the internet. And it's leading me to believe that this man was possibly gay himself. And I'm speaking from my own experience as a gay man. In every instance in my life that I've ever had an issue with someone about my sexuality, the person who was creating this issue was gay also. And so I've come to the conclusion is that a lot of times when you have incidents like this that happen, where and if someone has attacked, harmed, or killed someone gay, more than likely in their own mind they're fighting issues with their own sexuality, which leads to them attacking and killing other gay people. Because these issues, and particularly if they are also a religious person, and that could be a deadly combination. You're gay, you're religious, when your thoughts, and it's colliding. You're having all this crazy mess going on up inside your head because you're gay and your religion is against homosexuality. So in their minds, they're fighting something like a war, a battle. And more than likely, this man was gay. And this was his way of handling a very bad situation going on in his mind about human sexuality. Like I'm telling you, I've encountered this so often. I meet guys at the gym, and they'll be very anti-gay. They'll make a lot of negative gay comments. And I'll notice them making these comments, and gradually over time, I get to know them. Then we become friends. And then after we become friends, That's when I find out they're gay. But the first one thing, when they were making so many anti-gay comments, and they were so anti-homosexual, what happened? Now all of a sudden, one of my friends, one of the guys I met, he was a psychopath at the gym. Now this man is at the club walking balls, gay balls. And I used to see him at the gym and think this man is crazy. In fact, the first time he went to a gay nightclub, I took him to the club. I took this guy to a gay club. And when I tell you he was so anti-gay until he finally broke through that shell and went to Bulldogs. I took him to Bulldogs one night. He called me up and I said, well, I'm going to go to the club with a friend of mine. And he knew the other person. He said, well, I want to go with you guys. I said, okay. And that was the first time he had ever been stepped foot into a gay club. It was with me and another buddy. When I tell you that man was so anti-gay, the stuff that used to come out of his mouth would surprise me. Then to find out, when I eventually found out he was gay, or I suspected he was gay prior to me taking him to the gay club, it just solidified how I feel about people who. So if you're ever around someone and they're very anti-gay and they have a lot to say about homosexuals, particularly women, be careful because you might be dating a boyfriend or a husband or someone, fiance. You might be in a relationship with someone who's very anti-gay. Watch that nigga. I am dead serious. If you're in a relationship with somebody who's very anti-gay, who hates homosexuals, and then they're kind of religious too, be careful. Because let me tell you, those are some serious red flags to alert you something's not right with that person. The vast majority of people I encounter are not. How can I say this? The vast majority of people I encounter are not anti-gay. They're comfortable with human sexuality. They may not understand it, but they're not adamantly against homosexuals. When you meet someone who is flat out adamantly against homosexuals, and the constant conversation after repeated conversation after repeated conversation is anti-gay, homosexual, this, fags, this, that, that's a red flag, and that should tell you something. Be careful. Now, I'm telling you from my own experience. I've been a gay man pretty much all my life, since I was in preschool, and I have found a lot of the stuff I encountered in prison. There would be guys some Muslims in the prison making very anti-homosexual remarks. And I would just kind of sit back and watch them. And whenever I was alone with these guys, their whole demeanor would change. Completely. They went from hating homosexuals to trying to get with me. So, I learned a lot in prison from guys like this. Because these guys would be on the yard holding these Qurans and saying all this crazy stuff. But the minute they were by themselves or we were alone, whether it was a bathroom or in a dorm room together, or some place where we were alone, everything would change. And I would just sit there looking like, okay, now you were just out there screaming against homosexuals. Now you literally got your hands on my ass. You're reaching into my pants, grabbing my damn dick. What are you doing? Are you trying to kiss me or something? I'm thinking, is this, so I'm willing to bet you all my life. I'm willing to bet $1 million this man was gay. And this was his way of dealing with his sexuality. And his religious beliefs collided in his head and created these problems. This is my thoughts and my theories, but I've seen this 1,000,000 times. I'm not stupid. When I first saw those pictures of him, I said, okay, this man's gay. Another thing, too, a lot of gay people, bipolar seems to run with human sexuals. I have a lot of gay friends who are bipolar. And it's something about gay people, homosexuals and bipolar kind of go hand in hand. And I'm just talking from my own personal experience, people I've experienced over the years. And they say this man was bipolar. And that also could have played a huge part on his sexuality, thoughts he had in his mind about his sexuality, his religious beliefs. There was a lot of stuff going on in this crazy man's mind. But again, these are just my thoughts and my opinions. I love to hear you all's thoughts and opinions. What do you think? Why do you think he was gay? I'm like I said, I bet you $1 million that man was gay. He was a homosexual. You get these killings. But anyway, I'm out of here. I just want to state my little opinion about this crazy man. I'm very sorry about the people that he killed. I hate that this incident happened. I wish that it never happened. It just saddened me. I'm trying to get the energy up to go to the gym. It's hot as hell outside. I'm like, I'm going to go get back in bed, take a shower and get back in bed. But I'm going to go to this gym, go by the bank. But it's so hot. Good Lord, it's hot out there. I don't even know. Whew. I'm looking at that Jeep parked out there, that heat. I got to get in that hot car. I don't know why. You know what? No, I did not park in the garage. Good. All right. Anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy your day. And I look forward to reading you all's comments. Do you think this man was gay or not? Let me know what you think. I'm out. Bye.